December 27th, 2018. It is now officially 12:07. We have one going right here. This one is the one that I recorded earlier at 11 something in the morning. So we're going on over about a half an hour or so. It's about a half an hour. That's still sitting there. It's just moved down. It was right over here. It has moved down like 4 fingers of my hand. That's how I see it. That's how far it's moved. And lo and behold, this one is literally in action. It is progressing. So yeah, this is persistent, of course, because they're persistently going over the same areas over and over again. This is why it stays. It's kind of like, the only way I can explain this, this is our skies, and this is our skies with chemtrails. Any questions? I've already showed you those earlier. Those were really faint. They have now filled up and swollen. Let's cover up the dumb sun simulator. So much of that's been slowly dissipating. They can't keep it near the sun, but straight down south. I am on the ground, straight down south. That one was the one that I took a video of earlier, where I was right up here. Look at my palms. Look how strong that wind is. Okay? There's no way ice crystals can stay in the air with the sun being as warm as it is beating on me right now. Or if you guys want to call it the sun simulator, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to call it. But there's one going right here. That's the one I recorded earlier. This one has DNA going. One fat line on one side, the other side that's farther away, it's spiraling in a spiral. Okay? Now, let's see how far it's traveled. Oh, wow. No, hey, Debbie Borba channel, no, that's a persistent contrail. You know, ice crystals don't stay in formation and then it bleeds off where they're bleeding the tank, and then they open up the other tank on their generator, and look what they're doing. They're still, this is like the Energizer Bunny. It's still going, okay? So, the sun will not go down over here at all. I'll show you guys where the sun goes down. Sun goes down over there. Wind's blowing to the southeast. So why would they be trying to cover up this part of the sky? See how they bled it off? Okay? If that's a contrail, why is the part that he put out first still sitting there? I apologize if I'm yelling, but it's really windy. Excuse me. Anyway, this is just a theory that I have. I haven't proved it yet, but I am going to figure it out one way or another because this is driving me nuts. These things can literally put something in the air closer to the sun. They're down at the lower part of the hemisphere of California, okay? I would have to say this is way down by Fresno, because that's way in the heck down there, because this plane is so tiny. I tried zooming in and you can't even see the tail of it hardly. You might be able to now, but it's straight up. You can see double jets coming out of the back of it. The camera's not doing it any justice because I'm only at maybe 40%, less than 50% zoom on this, because I wanted to give you guys a big picture of this. And again, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there is that one left a trail, a persistent one. There is another small one right underneath it, and there is one right here, right above my fingernail, going straight through it, crossing that way. So yeah, and then if you look right above it, you can see the hazy cloud right there. So, oh, see how that's straightening out and getting wider? Now, if that was a normal cloud, people, it would be twisting and rolling and moving, and it would be already past the horizon. Sorry to tell you guys, that's how it works. This is not water molecules, water vapor. This is not combustion of the engine, because I'll tell you what, if this is engine combustion and it's coming out, if you did this in the state of California in a vehicle, you would be pulled over. They would take you, lock you away in prison for polluting the air. So if these are planes that are polluting, man, we're in some deep, deep, deep trouble. That means nobody's regulating these planes. They're just allowed just to pollute. Really? Yet I just keep getting trolls on my channel saying, oh, you don't know the difference between a chemtrail and a contrail, and a contrail is real and you can prove it, and a chemtrail you can't. So, all you trolls out there, explain why that persistent contrail turned off, turned on, and now it's really thick where he very begins. I've been going at this for over 5-6 minutes now. Come on, people. You trolls can fool some of the people some of the time. You can't fool all the people none of the time. That's all I gotta say. Everybody be safe out there. Look, it's already gone all the way to the barn. Everybody be safe out there. Peace out. December 27th, 2018. It is now 12:18 p.m. That's the same one that I was just on the ground level showing. It is still going, still doing its thing. Let's come around and take a look now that we're at the sky up on the roof. You can see a lot better now. Look at that. There's where the sun goes down, over here in the distance. Let's take a look. Yeah. That's the one I was staring at on the ground. Looky there. You can tell that's the same one. That is insane. Okay? Just giving you guys a view of how much wind is going on down on the ground. It's even windier up top. Way up there. Look at that. Still there. Peace out, everyone.